everybody, this is Laserbolt from GamerFuzion.com, and I bring you the review for the Turtle Beach XP510 Ear Force. Now this is a headset that's mostly catered to the Xbox 360 console, but it's also multifunctional where you're going to be able to use this headset not only for the PC but also for the PS3, and you're also able to use it on your mobile device. Basically anything that has a Bluetooth enabled option, you're able to use this headset and carry it around with you wherever you would like. Now let's go into this review, but first of all, let's start off by the ergonomics of the headset, the way it looks, the way it feels, and then we could go further into the few features that the headset is going to bring and we're going to be able to use when we play this with this online, or we use this, for a commentary or any type of device like that. Alright, so let's take a closer look at the ergonomics of the actual headset itself. First of all, let's start from the top, and we're gonna notice that right from the top we see a nice green stitch finish on the actual headband itself. We also notice that it has a nice Turtle Beach emblem embroidering inside of the top of the headset, giving you that nice look. As you see, I'm actually pushing this down, and it has a nice cushiony feeling on it. I love the stitching; it gives it a nice look to the actual headset itself. You'll also notice that on the side we have this portion where we're going to be able to, push this headset up or down depending on how big our head is or how much comfort we actually want on the actual headset itself. It's going to be able to do that on both sides of the headset. You're also going to be able to notice that we have this nice padded inside with the nice Turtle Beach logo emblem inside, and as you see, this is memory foam. So based on your ear, you're going to be able to press this down, and it's going to be able to get your foam depending on where your ear goes. It's preferably that your ear fits in here, but if it doesn't, when you put your ear and you rest it on this, it's going to actually contour nicely with your actual ear. Now if you notice, these tend to actually pick up a lot of particles, so this requires a lot of high maintenance. You're going to want to be cleaning this ear cup at least maybe once a month, so you could get keep it nice and clean. You will also notice that on the side of the actual headset, you have this nice green finish that gives it that nice look where it doesn't make it all black, so it actually looks green itself. And that's pretty much what the actual headset looks like. Now let's go into detail on what all these buttons are on the actual headset on each ear cup. Alright, so let's take a look at the ear cup. Let's take a look at the left ear cup, the one that's going to actually hold the mic itself. You're going to notice this ear cup contains 3 different types of buttons. It's going to contain the first button, which is on the right side, which is the mode button, as you can see right there. This button is going to allow you to pick 3 different types of modes. It's going to let you pick game mode, movie mode, and it's going to also let you pick a regular standard mode. Now you're also going to notice that the game preset right here on the right side, this preset is pretty much the preset that controls all your game presets. Now this headset comes with 8 presets, but you're also able to download an additional software where you could tweak these presets. So you're going to be able to store 8 presets. Now what are presets? Presets are going to give options depending based on the games you play. I usually cater my presets depending on the game I play. For example, Call of Duty, I like to have be advantage to be able to hear footsteps. So I select I have my preset number 2, which is specified for it to be able to pick up footsteps louder than usual. Now it comes with 8 presets already in them, so you could play around and tinker with each preset depending what to pick what preset you like. Now you also will notice that below the game preset you have your chat mic preset. What's a chat mic preset? It's the same thing pretty much as the game preset. The only difference is that this is specifically for your mic, so your voice will be heard differently depending on what preset you're in. Now usually the default preset is okay, but I like the number 4 preset. It enhances your voice to sound a little bit better and crisper, not too much static around it. So pretty much on where the mic goes, you're going to have your mode preset. Your mode preset where you're going to be able to pick up movies, games, depending on what you're playing. You have your game preset, which is going to let you hear footsteps or increase the bass, increase the treble. Depending on the type of game you play, you're going to want to tinker around and play with that. Like I said, you're able to download a software to mess around with it, to mess with the mids, the treble, to mess with the bass, depending on the game you have. And then you have your chat preset, and of course you have your power button where you're going to be able to power this guy on when you turn it on. Now let's look at the right side of the ear cup. The right side of the ear cup also comes with different functionalities. This is where you're going to be controlling mostly your Bluetooth options. Now, your Bluetooth options, why? Because you're able to set up this headset to work with your mobile device. And I'll go into detail on what are the advantages you have with the Bluetooth. But first of all, let's just cover exactly what's on this right side of the ear cup itself. You have your Bluetooth, so you're going to be able to press this on when you have your Bluetooth device enabled. This right here is to mute your mic. So say you're in a game and you want to mute your mic, then you're going to be able to do that. You just press this button right here and you're going to be able to click and mute your mic. You also have the volume control for the Bluetooth. So if you want the Bluetooth to sound louder than usual, or you want to bring down the volume on the Bluetooth, you're able to do that as well. So this is pretty much the right side of the actual headset itself. Of course, on the right hand side, you'll notice you don't have any volume controls. You only have a charger to charge it. But on the right side of the ear cup, you do have your volume control, which is going to control your volume on the actual game itself. And you also have your game volume, which is the volume of the game, and this is the volume of your actual chat preference. And right here you also have if you need to plug in your headset to this unit to hear the voice coming out of it, you can do that as well. But if you buy these, you're not going to actually need to use that. That's only in case of an emergency. If say for some reason you lose the XBA. Now let's go into detail about the transmitter itself. Alright, so let's introduce the transmitter into the actual headset itself. Let me give you a quick overview of the actual transmitter itself. As you'll notice, the transmitter, you're going to be able to notice that you have the power button, you have your equalizer icons, you have your surround sound to turn it off or turn it off, and then you have your surround sound angles. These are going to control the angles of pretty much of how you actually hear the surround sound. And this is what the transmitter looks like. As you notice, it has the nice palm tree emblem where it says Turtle Beach. You also have the on the other side of Turtle Beach, and then you got your Wi-Fi and Dolby Digital, and then you got your Turtle Beach right here. And what I love about this transmitter, this is the actual back side of the transmitter. Let me go into that before I tell you what I like about it. This is the power cable, inline volume, so you can control the volume of these two depending on how you hook this up. And you got your digital in and your digital out, which is great. It gives you the out option. Now, what do I like about this transmitter? Well, what I like about this transmitter is, first of all, is this option right here that you'll notice that it automatically is multifunctional. That it's a transmitter, but it also lets you place your headsets down when you stop gaming and you don't know where to put these. If you don't want to throw them in the couch or whatever, you just put them right next to your receiver, and it looks very nice the way it holds them up. Now, I do like the transmitter for a couple of reasons. I love it that they updated the Wi-Fi. Now you have the Wi-Fi 5.5, which is going to, basically what that does is it allows you to pick the best Wi-Fi signal possible, so you won't lose any connection and you won't have any static or crispy pops on the actual headset itself. I love the fact that they included the line in and the line out for the actual transmitter. So pretty much it serves as an option for you to input audio into the transmitter, but also output audio to a different type of console or a different type of device like your TV or your surround sound system. Very nice transmitter. I like the ergonomics of the transmitter. It's very nice setup. Now let me show you exactly what the mic looks like, and then we could go into pros and cons on these actual reviews. Now this is the mic that comes with the actual headset itself. As you see, it's a very flexible mic. You're able to position this any way you like. And I love the nice finish and the nice cover that it comes with. As you'll see right there, let me give you a nice close-up of what this looks like. You'll see it says right there Turtle Beach, and it has a nice plastic chrome finish to it. So this is what the mic looks like itself. Like so. So this mic goes plugged right here into the actual headset itself, and it gives it a nice look right there. So it's very sturdy. You're able to contour this to any way you want. Now, the pros and the cons. Let's go into that detail. Now, before we go into the pros and cons, let me explain why I love this actual headset if you're an Xbox 360 gamer. It's because of this little device. This little device actually makes this headset true wireless. Yes, this little device makes it true wireless. A lot of headsets out there say they're wireless. You know, when you buy them, you're like, oh man, especially if you're an Xbox 360 gamer, and you're like, whoa, I just bought this, but this is really not wireless because I still have to plug a wire from my headset into my actual controller itself. So this little device goes into your controller like so, and it automatically makes your headset wireless because this Bluetooth transmitter transmits your chat volume into the headset itself via Bluetooth technology. Now, this is what I love about this headset because it comes with this option and avoids no more wiring connection. So you could get up, you know, if you're playing a game, get up, go to the bathroom, or go, you know, make a quick sandwich without having to carry the wire and leaving the headset at your, you know, wherever you game at. Now, the XP8 works very well with the actual headset itself. Now, I did notice a couple of interferences with the Bluetooth depending on the distance you are. Now, another downfall about this, I wouldn't say a downfall, but it is a downfall in the sense of if you're playing a lot, and you'll notice that it'll cut off. Why does it cut off? Because it depends. The power on this XPA depends on the power of your controller. So say you're playing a game and your batteries start, you know, running low, it's gonna affect the connectivity between your headset and the XPA. So if you're, you know, you play a lot, if your session's long, because these do tend to last 15 hours of gameplay. I gave this a run. It lasted about 12 and a half hours for my first run, and then I recharged them overnight, and then it ran about 14 hours. So it's pretty much in the range of the 15 hour that it lasts without the battery. But this one does suffer if your controller battery dies off. Now, the pros on these headsets, like I said, I love the wireless option that it comes with. The price range on this headset, it's very reasonable price. You know, if you have at $300, it's pretty much what an actual good headset will cost you nowadays. This is a pretty good option. I love the transmitter itself. I love the ergonomics of the headsets. Now, let me give you a few tips if you were to purchase these. These headsets actually, when they come out of the box, are very, very tight around your ears. So it's gonna actually give you, maybe if you just put them on, it's gonna give you a little bit of a headache having them on, and it takes a while to get used to them because you're gonna have to it's gonna have to mold to your head. Now, I would recommend you actually putting them over the box so they can stretch out and not be so tight fitted as they are when they come out of the box. So you want to leave these stretched out maybe overnight before you actually game, so when you come and game, they're already flexible. Now, I did like the foam on this. I like that foam. I like that they feel well on your head. I love the fact that if you wear glasses, these actually fit well. Don't mess up your glasses. One of the things I didn't like was the padding on the top. The padding on the top, if you press this down, you're able to feel the wire, and I don't like that it's too thin. The padding is too thin, so it does tend to, you know, feel a little bit overwhelming. These do make your head a little bit warm, so you know, if you tend to sweat a lot, these are gonna actually affect that issue. Now, I wish these came with replaceable, you know, around the ear cups. That would have been a great addition if they included an extra pair. And I would have liked them to have an actual padding finish itself. Now, I do like these headsets. I love that the mic, you're able to move it any way you like. It does give you the options, you know, for you to control everything from the actual headset itself. Now, I would have liked that they included what's the new technology is when you pull the mic up, it automatically mutes the chat instead of having to go into the actual headset itself. All the new mics, all the new headsets are coming out with that technology. So I would have liked to see that feature included. Now, compared to what they improved from last year, which was the PX5, this is the updated version of this. A lot has changed. I mean, the voice that you hear now when it comes out of the headset is very clear. It notifies you when you're connecting your Bluetooth, when you're not connecting your Bluetooth, when your Bluetooth is on, when the device is on, when the device is off. If you leave this on for some reason, it'll automatically shut off. I love the fact that when you turn this little guy on, it'll automatically enable your Bluetooth. Now there was a little bit of a problem with that because I had to double check that the actual, you know, connectivity was working, because sometimes it wouldn't work, but that was because my batteries were low on my actual controller itself. Overall, the headset is pretty good. The things I didn't like about the headset, like I said, it was the comfort level. If you're new and you buy these, you're gonna definitely want to stretch these out. I didn't like that the mic, you know, you're not able to move it, but that's, you know, I could overlook that for a possibility. But I didn't like the transmission between the you know, the audio that was coming in and out. It does lack a little bit, but it's based on how well you charge your unit. If you charge your unit well, it automatically will. Now, I do like this headset. I would recommend this headset for any Xbox 360 gamer. This one is the second unit that's actually true wireless. So when I say true wireless, it means you're not going to need a wire to use this with your Xbox 360. Once again, this is Laserbolt from GamerFuzion.com bringing you the review for the Turtle Beach X510. And don't forget, GamerFuzion empowers your game.